Our top story, the West Bengal Governor has expressed serious displeasure at the state government's handling of the situation in Nandigram and has criticized the CPI for what he calls its strategy for recapturing villages in Nandigram. In a late-night communiqué, Governor Gopal Krishna Gandhi said, and I quote, "Enough is enough. Nandigram has become a war zone. No government or society can allow a war zone to exist without immediate and effective action," unquote. Now, referring to the CPI takeover of villages in Nandigram, the communiqué says, and I quote, "The manner in which the recapture of Nandigram villages is being attempted is totally unlawful and unacceptable. The treatment meted out to Medha Patkar, who was not allowed to enter Nandigram on Thursday, defies all norms of civilized behavior," unquote. The governor's communiqué goes on to say, and I quote, "I have asked the administration to remove the new unauthorized man-made blocks at entry points. Unless these steps are taken within hours and the syndrome of capture and recapture is not ended, the beginnings of a resumed dialogue will not get off the ground," unquote. And the left has reacted, saying the governor is misinformed and his comments are unfortunate and unexpected. The CPI is to meet later today following the governor's communiqué. And social activist Medha Patkar, whose convoy was attacked at Kapasberia near Nandigram, will go on a hunger strike from today for 2 days, demanding free access to troubled areas in Nandigram, saying her democratic rights to have free access to anywhere in the country has been curbed. Now, correspondent Monidipa joins us live from Kolkata. Monidipa, it appears the left has not taken kindly at all to the governor's communiqué. What could be the likely fallout at this stage?
Well, one of the biggest concerns of the left at this moment is whether the statement issued by the governor is also the sentiments reflected in it, whether the governor is also communicating the same to the centre. In a communiqué on Wednesday, the governor had said that he was in touch with both the state government and the centre on the Nandigram issue. So yesterday's statement could well be reflecting the kind of sentiments that he is passing on to the centre about the Nandigram issue, and that is a cause for discomfort within the CPIM. But I must tell you that shortly after the governor's communiqué was issued last night, a senior leader of the CPIM reacted, calling it unfortunate, unexpected, and referring to a telephone call that the governor had apparently received from Nandigram about the situation there. This particular CPIM leader, Shyama Chakraborty, said the government was misinformed. Yesterday, a CPIM delegation had actually gone and met the governor at 10 o'clock, and Shyama Chakraborty says that there is no reflection in the governor's statement about the points raised by the CPIM delegation, which is essentially about 1,500 people, CPIM supporters, who have been forced out of their homes for the last 11 months. Besides that, of course, there is the issue of Medha Patkar. As you mentioned, she is going on a fast beginning today, and she was stopped 2 days ago and apparently physically assaulted when she was on her way to Nandigram. The governor has condemned that, saying that it is unacceptable and uncivilized form of behavior. Pragya?
Monidipa, we also know that the left is meeting today, and also with the fast, is some sort of trouble anticipated after this communiqué?
Well, the left is meeting later today, and we are expecting a press conference at 11 o'clock where a more formulated and cohesive reaction to the governor's statement is expected. There are certain things that the left may do, or rather the CPI might do. It may criticize the governor more sharply than it already has. It could also plan on sending its reaction to the governor's statement to the centre by itself. The other thing that might happen, and perhaps there will be an announcement to that effect, is that the Chief Minister may go to the governor and brief him later about his reaction to the communiqué. In the past too, when on March 14 people had died in police firing in Nandigram, and the governor had described that as an incident that filled him with cold horror, the Chief Minister, Bharatiya, had gone to the governor and explained to him what the situation was on the ground. An announcement to that effect is also expected at the press conference.
Many thanks for joining us with the updates.